Fear Files. The disturbing story of German, the YouTuber Kidnapper. The story I will tell you today seems to be taken from a science fiction movie, even so it's real. In 2018, a news came out which went viral in Mexico. The news says that a famous YouTuber had been arrested for kidnapping and had tried to cheat with bitcoins. Obviously, many people began to check who was the famous YouTuber, but they didn't really locate him. Since it was true that he has a channel, but a channel called German Loera MX had at the time less than 1,000 subscribers. In the YouTube world, that's quite little. Today, the account is still active and almost reaches 5,000 subscribers. Now, people continue checking more of the boy, and they realize that he was well-known Joe man in social networks. His name was Sherman Abraham Loera Costa, and at that time, he was only 30 years old. He presented himself as a director from a software development company named InLab. Besides being a speaker and a writer, he gave motivational talks of personal improvement. Even in June 2017, he gave a conference at the meeting of Joe Leader for Peace, with the team motivating the integral information of Joe. Also had a very popular video where he presented Arthur, a boy from only 20 years old that claimed to be the voice of several famous companies. And if that were not enough, he was in a political party and had created a project for improvement of this city. In social networks, he presented himself as a kind of motivation guru and of the tactics for personal and professional development. No matter how much do you eat, just leave your comfort zone and go for new opportunities. That is one of his YouTube channel messages. Hashtag, I decree that in 2017 I will publish my first book and the change will return in thousands of people. I first told you a message that he published on his Twitter account at the beginning of the year. Yes, seems that German was a young entrepreneur who had a great future ahead and was even going to change the world for good. But something changed in him, and today he's accused of something terrible. Since, according to authorities, he planned the kidnapping of Lager at the end of February 2018. He asked for money in bitcoins, for he realized which is a virtual currency that is supposedly unstable. That's why many governments of the world have accused that it can be used for illegal acts. But after an investigation, the bank was arrested, the woman was released, and the Joe man with his alleged complices were arrested and had a criminal process for the crime of kidnapping. But if this case itself is quite dark, little by little more escapes details, such as the German's father was murdered on February 8, 2018, just 20 days before the crime of which German is accused. In addition to his father's body, along with that 4 other people, they were thrown in a funeral home, and the most disturbing thing is that all the bodies had been beheaded. His father was related to kidnappings and drugs, but just a few moments ago, after a fairly long process, German Abraham Loera Costa, with 25 years, has been sentenced with other 5 men to 50 years in prison, which means a whole life for kidnapping carried out in 2018. A photo of a boy who promised a lot comes to the end. This makes us reflect. Since we're honest, the case is quite dark and sad. And just think, a young man who had great road ahead, which was admired and followed, that he was even supposedly honest and very good person, and even an example to follow. He really kept very dark secrets, even mortals. Can you imagine how many YouTubers you see also keep those same secrets? And that's because all humans being have dark sides, and obviously YouTubers too. Now, you already know the disturbing story of German, the kidnapper YouTuber. Quite disturbing, right?